What's up, YouTube? What's up, friends and family? It's real good, Doty, coming at y'all with another video. Happy Monday on this January 25th, 2021. We're almost done with the first month of the new year, and I hope everyone is crushing it. I hope everyone is killing it. So today I want to talk about something that I battled with a lot in my life. Once again, something that a lot of us have experienced in life. And I want to talk about forgiving people in your past. And I know that's easier said than done because a lot of us are the type of people that may forget people, but will never forget how they made us feel. And that's fine because that's something that I deal with, and that's something who I am as a person, because I can forgive someone, but I'll never forget how they made me feel. But we must forgive and move on. With that being said, is we must forgive that person, wish them nothing but the best, and move on with our life. Because if we're constantly holding animosity towards that person, how are we supposed to move forward with our lives? Because only thing we're doing is we're carrying that burden into the future, and we're carrying that burden into the newer people who we communicate with. It could be in a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a new job that you get. Pretty much it's just holding on to just old toxic energy. And that's something that I was dealing with a lot of my life because, I've had friends, family members, old girlfriends, fuck me over. And it's something that, depending on the situation of each one, it'll hit different. When I was going through some shit with my family, back in 2010, I was really angry. And I was carrying that animosity not only to my work, but it affected my relationship and it affected my friendships. And I was very public about it too as well. And it was something that I held on for years until I finally forgave those certain people. And I was able to move on with my life. Or when it came to a certain relationship, that didn't end well, I was carrying that into my future relationships, and it had effect on those relationships. And I tended to take out that animosity onto that new person. And it wasn't right, and it wasn't fair. But it wasn't until I forgave that person was when I was finally able to move forward so I could start working on myself and I could attract something different. But when I continued to carry onto that negative energy, I kept continuously attracting something that was the same or something that was similar, and I'd have the same effect. And that's something, guys, that y'all have to pay attention to. Because if you're constantly waking up, constantly thinking about people who are no longer in your life, who don't give a fuck about you, they're winning. They still control you without being in your life, knowing that they control you. They're living their life. They moved on in their perspective to something bigger and better, while you're still upset on what that person did to you and how they made you feel. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that's something that I'm dealing with myself. And that's something at time from time I still, think about certain things that happened in the past and how certain people made me feel. But then when I have that picture, that image in my mind, nothing good comes from that. And all I do is I just attract more of that. And that's why you have to let go. That's why you have to make a peace with your past. And how do you do that? You meditate. Because when you're meditating, you're clearing your mind. You're getting this euphoric feeling of all this negative tension that you've had, and you're just releasing it. You're pretty much you're exercising your ego. That's a perfect example, perfect explanation. You're exercising your ego. And a lot of the ego doesn't want us to forgive and forget. Our ego wants us to still hold on to things so we can make sense of it. That's what the ego does. And that's why it's so hard for us to move forward with our life and forgive people. Because of our ego. It still wants to hold on to it. It still wants to tell you that there's still a chance. It still wants you to act and feel a certain way so you can lash out at that person or take it out on the next person that comes in your life. Now, if a girl fucked you over, there's nothing wrong with being cautious. But don't do what that person did to you to fuck you over to do to that next person. Just understand that. And my bad if I'm going a little bit off topic, but I have to explain this to you because a lot of us who have been done wrong that still continuously hold on to that tend to bring that on other people. So therefore that person is absorbing our energy from the past experience that we had with the person prior to that person. It starts to become a chain reaction. There you go. But back to what I was saying. That's why we have to let go. We have to be at peace. Meditation, prayer, talking to God, allowing us to trust the universe and God and knowing that something better is going to come for us in the future. But it's the devil that works with our ego that wants to do the opposite. So what are you going to do, guys and girls out there? What are you going to do? How are you going to deal with your past? It's killing you. What are some things that you're going to do to help you move forward? That's what you have to ask yourself. That's what you have to look at yourself in the mirror and ask you, me holding on to this, how has it served me? How has it helped me grow as a person? How has it affected the relationships that I have now? How? That's something you have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself, how do you feel on a day-to-day basis when you continuously hold on to things that no longer serve you? Are you growing as a person? Are you able to learn? That's the most important thing. Because a lot of us, when we try to learn something new, but we have a bunch of shit on our mind from the past, it affects our learning. Or when we're trying to work out and be healthy, it's hard for us to work out and focus and be healthy because we got all that shit on our mind. And a lot of us who are holding on to the past, are in our feelings, we tend to become emotional eaters because that's how we cope with stress. Or maybe some of us, not myself, but get addicted to hard drugs because of the past. We allow that person who did us wrong to make us, become a drug addict, to start fucking with substances that are just terrible for our body. Substances that tear apart families. This shit is real, guys. This shit is real. And that's why I'm telling y'all have to forgive people so you can move forward with your life. I don't ever want to see y'all allow one person to forever change you for the worst. Allow that person to forever change you for the better. Use that experience that you went through as motivation to become a better person, to be the greatest version of yourself. Look at it as a blessing in disguise. Look at it as like, you know what? I'm glad this person did this because it made me better. I'm finna get me some money. I'm finna get closer to God. I'm finna trust the universe. I'm about to stunt. I'm about to put my homies on something. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to create a team. I know my purpose. And I'm going to get back on my purpose. Because I'm finally able to forgive. And I'm able to move forward with my life. And I don't have this weight weighing me down anymore. I don't have this dark cloud over my head. I got nothing but sunny skies. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all like this video. And I appreciate everyone who watches my content. Thumbs up, that'll be cool. Subscribe, that'll be cool. And I'm going to be going live later on IG. For those who don't have me on IG, my Instagram is realgood_Doty. If y'all want to add me on Facebook, it's Seth Doty, but I really don't get on Facebook too much. I'm mainly on Instagram. But anyways, I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. All right, peace.